How's it going, everybody? Positive Key back with more news on the patch notes for this week, February 23rd. If you're not already subbed, please sub up, drop a like. I'd really appreciate it. Let's get into it. So the week ahead, the combat beta final run this week around. We're spending this week preparing the overall combat modernization update to be ready for the week of the 2nd of March. We still got some minor feedback to implement and bugs to squash. Most of this will be done in time for launch, but a few bits may be actioned in the post-launch period. As mentioned before, combat is something we're keen to maintain a close eye on, and it will continue to receive tweaks every now and again. Grand Exchange Improvements. Part 5 of our Road to Restoration blog series, the Grand Exchange Improvements project, is enabling players shall be able to trade quickly and fairly through a modernized, transparent, and functioning Grand Exchange. We're planning to share some early thoughts on this project on Thursday, February 26th. This project is still in pre-production, so the associated update won't be launched for a while yet, which gives us better opportunity for feedback. Okay, so that is a dub right there for us, because on the 26th, we're going to get a baseline of what the rework of the Grand Exchange is going to be, so that way we're not sitting there losing money or having people make insane amounts of money for no good reason. So that'll help. Okay, let's get into the regular patch notes here. Thanks to Mod Nixon, the Still Night music track is reborn. Busy Night and Still Night music tracks are once again unlocked from the mining site southeast of Varrock. Broken fences should now appear correctly on the Livid farm. Players will no longer find the green cape while collecting eggs for the Cook's Assistant quest. Fixed an issue where players didn't receive the blood bank withdrawal achievement for opening the blood rune chest in the Chaos Druid Tower. Fixed an issue where Starbloom seeds could not be received from pickpocketing master farmers. Fixed an issue where the building status window and construction skill guide were showing old XP bonus values for the Fortney Chapel. During the one-of-a-kind cutscenes, the camera will no longer be able to clip underground. Updated the interface that appears when trying to destroy an item if the loot interface is open, and if the player tries to open the settings interface, the option menu pop-up should now disappear correctly. The Viswax menu has been fixed to hold the text within the buttons and tooltip areas more appropriately, specifically the Harmony Pillar button and the Gather Limit Extender menu. Increase the size of the Add Friend and Remove Friend buttons in the Friends tab in the lobby to prevent truncated text. Fixed an issue with the text overlapping in the Temple Trekking Rewards interface. The Combat Mode icon toggle has been removed from the Edit Mode window due to defunctionality. Text in the Animal Info panel should now wrap nicely. Death's Overflow storage buttons have been changed to yellow. Improved readability of the next in the Mystery Journal during... Okay, let me redo that. Improve the readability of the text in the Mystery Journal during Murder on the Border. If the player's interface is set to the classic layout, it will no longer be forcibly changed to the modern one if the player played on mobile. Resize the loot window on the classic interface layout so the custom loot button now fits the text within it. The Dungeoneering Start Room modifications has been updated so the text is no longer overlaps. Graphically updated chicks across the game. Initial reduction of sizes to some textures used in free-to-play areas to help improve performance. Some hotfixes for us today. The following changes have been already implemented. Improve the AFK ability of pickpocketing in line with the recent blog. Improve the level bonus for all targets across 3 brackets. The level bonus gives an extra X level bonus for your next X pockets, basically the amount you're doing. For low level targets 1 to 30, your initial level bonus has been increased from 10 to 15 for 10 picks. Mid level targets 31 to 50, your initial bonus has been increased 10 to 20 for 10 picks. For high level targets 100 and over, your initial level bonus will be increased from 10 to 25 for 25 picks. A new effect has been added to the Crystal Mask spell to reset the player's pickpocketing target when used. When pickpocketing, the player's success percentage goes down with each attempt after the X amount of guaranteed attempts. If the player goes under 100% and reuses this spell, they correctly jump back up to above the 100% threshold as expected. After the buffer, your chance of being caught starts to reduce. This has a chance of being reduced from 1 level per time to 0.25 per time. This will ultimately prolong the amount of AFK that players can have from the current 2 to 3 minutes to around 4 to 6 minutes, lining up with the Crystal Mask time of 5 minutes and what players have suggested is a good AFK time, which I agree with. Added a message when you can first start to be spotted. Your chance has gone below 100%, so that this is clear to the players that they should try to find a new target or renew their Crystal Mask. Also added a sound effect. Adjusted Sticky Fingers Archaeology Relic to be less harmful to the player. Currently, it makes the player pickpocket 50% faster for 33% less XP. In the new system, this means you fail much faster too. We're going to make this relic reduce the above threshold to 0.17 per attempt instead, which should rebalance the speed aspect to still allow a decent amount of AFK. Reducing pickpocketing XP if 4 targets introduced with 120 thieving, reflecting the changes outlined in the blog. Approximately 30% XP reduction for that. Resolve the issue with the Thieves Guild doors not being usable. Runehead arrows will no longer be converted to components by the Spring Cleaner. Fix an issue that caused the UI to not update after completing a clue step. So that's it for the hot fixes and patch notes this week. If you want some more content, please drop a sub or a like. Any feedback is greatly appreciated. As always, stay positive out there, guys.